Hello and welcome to Sparking Life. One of the major reasons why most people watch our videos is mostly due to the much useful content about investment and business that we have to offer. And in addition to that, many people out there just love traveling to many countries. And inspired to the last reason, we have come up with this video, the 10 best countries to invest in real estate. To be honest enough, investment in real estate is not easy for most people out there, and of course not many are in such a position, especially during the COVID-19 period and post-pandemic years. But you know that life can go from 0 to 100 real quick. And even situations change with time, and under such circumstances, when you find yourself in a position to invest in real estate, you should be knowing the 10 best countries to invest in real estate. And to further elaborate, real estate is one of the best ways to build long-term wealth and furthermore can be leveraged out of it. There are some countries with much attractive and more promising real estate than others, and this adds on another reason for you to know the best countries to invest in real estate. And also, you should know that you do not need to be physically present in the country to manage your real estate property. Neither would you need to have a permanent residency of the country. There are many local licensed property managers who can do the job for you, which is more comprehensively managing your property. One of the major factors in analyzing the following list is net yield, which actually means the net profit that you make after you own the property and make your earnings out of it annually. As conveyed by most experts, that a net profit of 5% is pretty much decent, while on the other hand, 8% is good enough. In addition to the net yield, there are many other factors as well. Pretty much describe that how good it can actually be for you to make an investment in that country virtually of any sort. So be sure to watch the video till the end to know some of the best countries in the world with really hot real estate market. But before we get any further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell so that you do not miss another update from us. Number 10. Croatia. Croatia is a country with more than 1,000 islands and over 6,000 kilometers of coastline. There are a lot of opportunities in real estate, and investing in it would largely benefit you in the long run. And with a bumper increase in tourism, there is probably never a much better time than ever before. If you're looking out for some short-term rentals, there is a huge advantage there for you. Large number of tourists travel to Croatia every year, which is actually a rounded off figure of at least 20 million people annually, and that is excluding the executives in the business trips. Number 9. Cyprus. In terms of tax in rental incomes or overall real estate investment, this country has zero tax leverage on the first $23,000 you bring into the country. Also, with a lot of business coming up in the Middle Eastern countries, it is continuously becoming a hotspot for tourists and business meets. Number 8. UAE. If you're looking out of some luxurious traveling and hookup for sure enough, you cannot miss out UAE. And then at the end, if all this buying in property in that country is by far one of the best things you could do. To be fair enough, UAE has a huge expat population, so you could be looking forward to a handsome amount of long-term rental income or lucrative tourist rentals on both the scenarios. The demand of real estate is always high in United Arab Emirates, and when you come down to tax returns for rental incomes, it is as low as 5%, which incredibly leaves you behind with a fair share of profit. Number 7. Belize. This is a country which not most people know about. It is a small country located in American Caribbean coast, and of course it has a lot to offer to tourists. From widespread beaches to high peak mountains and dense forests. This is one of the best countries that you look forward in renting out for short-term periods with increased number of tourists. Number 6. France. France is a famous tourist destination, and there is no need for us to go on it. It has one of the highest numbers of tourists visiting every year and has a possibility of high rental incomes. But to be honest enough, the net yield is not much high in this country. But due to the fact of large number of tourists visiting into the country every year, it is sure enough that you are going to be booked mostly across the year, and that is not the case in Paris only but in all other major cities of France like Nice, Strasbourg, or Lyon. The real estate property in Paris is always at high demand, and due to this reason, the prices do go up in value. And if you can afford a piece of property in Paris, it has high number of chances that you would go up in the market value due to its all-time high demand, and owning one of property in such a popular tourist destinations across the world is just not a symbol of status but also is a smart investment opportunity. Number 5. Costa Rica, a country located in the Central American, Caribbean, and Pacific coastlines. To add on to this, it has a great number of tourists flowing into the country every year. And when you come down to real estate investment, it has a high yield and low tax on property rentals. Getting a property in this country is hassle-free, straightforward, plus it has a quite reasonable entry value with the local government encouraging more and more foreign investments into the country. Number 4, the Philippines. This is a great country with a rising economy and also provides some of the best conditions for foreigners to invest in. It just has 4% of tax returns on rental income and high rent yield annually. Rental income could be in business district and on tourist places with high demand in office buildings and other office spaces. Some of the best cities for you to invest in are Manila or Quezon. Just caution to add this is foreigners cannot own any piece of land but can absolutely own any condo or office spaces. Number 3. Portugal. As for tourist purpose, Portugal has a lot to offer, ranging from beaches, nightlife, and more. At first glance, Portugal is not a very hot market for real estate property, but due to an appreciable historical genres of the country, they do have to offer a specific niche, which is actually flipping houses. Now, this might require in a lot of time and a decent amount of investment from capital viewpoint, but with a proper skill share and patience, a sure profit is confirmed. There are a lot of properties that need a renovation and you can possibly make a benefit out of it, but the condition is you need to know the local market well. Number 2, Thailand. It is no secret that Thailand is a country with a lot of tourists coming into the country every year. In fact, Bangkok was the most visited city in the world, and in addition to it, it does have a strong economy. This country does not have the best net yield. However, there are locations where you could find some hot spots where it could be well over 10%. The best way to invest in Thailand is to contact a local real estate agent which can inevitably provide you with the best trends. In general, foreigners are not permitted to own any land area but can own or invest in condos. Number 1. Panama. Thanks to growing trades with China, Panama's economy is in all-time high and is expected to go up with relatively low corruption and much more stable government. And boiling down to tourism, it has a number of beaches and great nightlife experiences to come up in the tourist spots. Large number of business meets occur every year in the country, and with great rental yield, this lesser known country ranks number 1 on our list. Thanks to low tax on rental properties, it is also the best country for real estate purchases and investments. Let us know in the comment section below about which one of the following countries mentioned above seems to be the right one for you. Also be sure to like, share and subscribe to our channel to keep having a bigger picture about the world around you.